Shedeur Sanders, new Cleveland Browns starting quarterback.
Prime time, he's here.
Primetime Shadur, baby. I was so happy when I saw him coming to the game, Wes. You really understand. I started screaming. We both started screaming when he walked into the game.
He deserved this moment, bro. He was projected first round pick.
Second overall, he was projected, actually.
Coming into the NFL draft, he unfortunately fell
to the 5th round.
Yeah, for those that don't know, so it doesn't really make any sense how this guy was a QB, 4 coming into the season?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so he managed to get his start. Guys got traded. People got hurt. It ended up happening.
It ended up finally halfway through the season, but it was so random too. Like he just a random.
Yeah, Gabriel went down.
No one even knew that Gabriel went down. Like we were just watching the game, and he just randomly spawned out of nowhere on the field running.
Yeah,
we started screaming, going crazy.
Yeah, because it's a crazy moment, and he ended up finishing 4 for 16.
Yeah, that was.
No touchdowns, interception.
Let's talk about his performance a bit of here.
Yeah, so what did you think of it as a Browns fan? Are you satisfied with Shedeur's first performance?
I always wanted Shedeur Sanders to start as a Browns fan. Yeah. I think he could be our QB1, but yesterday I don't know, Wes. I had a bad. I don't know. I didn't like what I saw yesterday from Shadur. But it's not his fault. He was thrown in the fire in the middle of the game versus a healthy Baltimore Ravens defense. Couple bad drops on the offense. 4 for 16 didn't.
The O-line didn't protect him either, but you think he could be a QB1?
Yeah, like next week, I don't know why Kevin Stefanski was saying that they want to start Dylan Gabriel.
They
absolutely want to start him.
Yeah,
makes no sense.
It's crazy. That's the craziest.
Like, give the kid a shot first game, the whole game. Give him a shot.
Yeah, he honestly, I think he deserves it, bro. But it doesn't make any sense that he jumped already the gun on declaring Gabriel the starter if he's healthy.
But the only way we'll see if Shedur's actually him is if he starts a game. You can't throw him in the fire middle of the game that he never even practiced with the first team.
That's it.
That's another big point. He never practiced with the first team on Cleveland. So
not even once.
Not even once. So how is he supposed to know?
It's just being in rhythm with the starters. It's obviously way faster. If he's practicing with like fourth teamers, bro, like backups, they're obviously not as fast as the starters.
I agree 100%.
So his rhythm's completely off. He couldn't hit a lot of his throws. But we did see some flashes on the couple completions that he did get. Yeah. There was a 25-yard pass that was a dot down the middle.
It was a dot
down the middle. He also showed some flashes with his mobility, bro. He's able to like move around in the pocket.
Yeah. He's more of like a pocket presence, though. He could move around in the pocket, but he's good in like.
Yeah,
he's a thrower. Like he's not a
he got
scrambler.
Sacked a couple times, but what do you want to do, bro? Like when you have a very weak O-line.
The O-line looked good.
And no receivers open.
The O-line looked good for the first half of the game. As soon as Shadur came in, the O-line shot the bed. It didn't even make sense. Yeah. They were just, it was like Swiss cheese. They were just running through the O-line.
Yeah. It could be also he wasn't like assigning them to their proper roles, you know, because that's a big responsibility in the huddle. Mm-hmm. But that takes time. Obviously, building chemistry with an O-line. If he never took a snap behind them, bro, there's gonna be no chemistry.
Yeah,
you know?
No, he's got to get the practices in this week.
Yeah,
with
so
the
this
first
week
team.
He should be practicing with the starters.
Yeah, should be. I hope so.
Because Gabriel has a concussion, so like, bro, who's practicing with the starters?
I don't understand why Stefanski and the Browns organization would force Gabriel like to play. Just give the fucking kid a chance.
It's because the franchise drafted Gabriel before they drafted Shadur, so they don't want to look bad by starting Shadur. Like, you know what I mean?
But Shadur was supposed to be the second overall pick. It doesn't even make sense to me.
It's all corrupt, but what I find even crazier than that is that Stefanski still has his job when Giants head coach Dable, who did everything for his quarterbacks from the start, lost his. Yeah. But then you have Stefanski, who's completely mishandling the situation with his rookie quarterbacks. Yeah. He doesn't even want to motivate his QB1 when the other quarterback got hurt. Bro, it's completely backwards. I think he deserves to be fired.
As a Cleveland Browns fan, Wes, it's a disaster in Cleveland. Everybody should get fired. The GM, everybody has to get out of it. I don't know what they're doing.
But hopefully Shadur gets more reps, bro. Like
I agree 100%.
It's the only way for him to get better, bro. And he's shown plenty of talent throughout training camp, even in college, bro. Like, there was times when this guy was in Heisman talks. I know the team wasn't good. Yeah. But, bro, like...
He had the best receiver in the nation, so...
Yeah. Travis Hunter won the Heisman, bro. And he was his quarterback.
He was his quarterback, exactly. So there had to be a reason for that, of course. Yeah. But he's a guy... Shedeur Sanders is a guy that can make ththings happen. I think he can make things happen. We even saw it in college, that game that he threw the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
to tie the game, to bring it to overtime or to win the game. I forgot exactly what it was, but the guy could make things happen. Cleveland needs a quarterback that could make things happen. They had Baker Mayfield. They traded him. They got rid of him for absolutely no reason. That was the biggest mistake in franchise history.
For sure.
I'm still in disbelief about that, and I can't live to see another day that they're gonna screw up another thing on
That's
Shedeur.
it. So
I can't.
hopefully
As
they
a
don't
Browns
fumble.
fan, I don't even want to watch them anymore. Now that Shedur's playing, and you Browns fans too are gonna think the same thing. I want to watch. Now everybody's gonna want to watch.
It's exciting, bro.
The whole NFL is gonna watch Shedeur Sanders. You
It's
know
good
what I mean?
for the team, like not only for like having I find a more skilled player at their position, but it's also good just for like sales, bro. Jersey sales, people watching the game, bro.
For sure.
It's better for the market, bro.
It's just there's all leading towards
It's
Shedeur
prime
Sanders
time,
starting.
bro. We're talking about Deion Sanders prime time. It's his son, bro.
Yeah.
In the fight, it's his genetics, bro. He has to be good, bro.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders was a Hall of Famer, legend, bro.
But like I said, Wes, the only way we're gonna figure out if Shedeur Sanders is actually him and he's good and he's worth all the hype is if he finally starts a game. If he's not gonna start and he's always gonna come in halfway through the game or when there's an injury, we're never gonna see it.
That's
and
it.
he's gonna end up flopping because he's gonna be discouraged, and that's the name of the game. You know what I mean?
But we saw like crazy, bro. He did a throw into the end zone to like one of these random
number
backup.
84, Lardav Shin or Gage. I'm
You know
not
exactly
even sure.
what play I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
of course.
It was a dot in the end zone on one-on-one coverage. It was a perfect call to throw it into the end zone to the one-on-one coverage receiver. And bro, like he almost caught it. The defender made a great play to break it up, but it was just like that's a flash. You want that as your quarterback.
Yeah.
Bro. Gabriel is not making that throw.
It was a good defensive play though, but I think it was a Woozy that stopped him. It was a crazy defensive play.
Yeah, Gabriel's not making that throw. There's no chance, bro. And Gabriel, I find, is just weaker at the QB position. Bro.
I'm not sold on Gabriel. I don't know, but I think it's because everybody's saying the same thing, Wes. Because everybody's like all eyes on Shadur. You know what I mean? So everybody wants to see this kid fail, which I feel bad.
It's not that we want to see Gabriel fail. It's just that Shadur's just obviously better. Gabriel's good. Shadur can be great. I don't think Gabriel can be great.
Yeah, I mean neither. He's just a good quarter. He could maybe be a good quarterback.
He's just not mobile, bro. I prefer the mobility of Shadur. His ability to escape defenders.
Yeah.
Gabriel can't do that, bro. That's just one advantage, and I just find the arm is better on Shadur.
Yeah, I know. He definitely has a better arm, but like we said, the performance didn't talk for it.
Yeah, football
37
IQ.
passer rating.
I know he threw an interception, but I just find Shadur's IQ is also great.
Even Kyle Hamilton hit him with the little celebration at the end.
Yeah.
Like, relax.
Yeah, but it just goes to show the magnitude of how this kid was supposed to be a superstar, bro. Like, he's getting sacked on the first play, and they're already doing his trademark celebration, bro. Because this guy,
they want to get in his head. They're trying to.
but he was supposed to be a first round talent, bro. The whole league knows it, bro. It's obvious.
Honestly, the best quarterback to come out of the first round right now, we could both agree on this, has to be Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Like, just to say Cam Ward is the first overall pick, he's looking atrocious. I know that team is horrible. But
yeah, it's
1-9. Like he's not doing anything. But I think I saw one crazy play he made all season.
Yeah.
Was what that cross arm throw in the touchdown.
That was really early in the season.
Earlier in the season. Like I feel like Shedeur Sanders, if he would have started from the first game on the Browns, you would have had a million other highlights. He would be a lot better. And I think he'd be probably on the level of Jackson Dart, because Jackson Dart's looking really good right now.
Yeah, but it also goes back to the way the coaches handle him, bro. Like if you don't show him any attention or any motivation, the guy's not gonna pan out.
I think it's because they think he's a hot shot. Like I don't know. Like I guess they didn't like the way he is, Shedeur Sanders. That's the way he is. People don't want that. I don't know.
It's definitely.
I think it's good for a team.
It's definitely a strong character and like a lot of attitude. But bro, like that's what you want in a quarterback, because his confidence is high, bro. So if he's throwing a ball, he knows he's throwing that ball because he could make that pass. Mm-hmm. He can make that play. So I think Shedeur Sanders is the way to go at quarterback for the Browns. I really hope that he starts next week, bro.
Trust me too. I'm gonna watch the game. If Shedeur Sanders is not the starting quarterback next week, I'm not watching the game. That's exactly what's going on, and that's what happens every week. Because I don't want to waste my Sunday watching Dylan Gabriel fucking throwing a ball. I want to see fucking Shedeur Sanders throwing the freaking ball.
Yeah.
I want to, even if he fails, I just want to see him play. I want to see him, all that hype around him. I want to see what he's able to do, what he's made of.
And it's also, if we look back at like, let's say college in NCAA right now, the Buffaloes are actually doing horrible this season.
Horrible.
Compared to last year.
They're getting killed every game.
Yeah, last year they were a borderline playoff team. They almost made the playoffs. They were, I think, one win off. And bro, now this year they're not even close. So it just goes to show that the talent that they had on that team. Yes, it was Travis Hunter, but Shadur also, bro. He was throwing that ball. He was the main character on that offense, bro.
Yeah. They should have drafted Travis Hunter with the second pick, and after they should have taken Shadur later, get that connection back together. It would have been a crazy connection.
Yeah, that would have been insane.
Insane. That's what they should. That's what I would have done if I was a Cleveland fan. I know they drafted that. I think it was offensive tackle or something. It's still good.
That was that D-liner.
D-liner, sorry. He's still good. I think his name is Graham or something. Yeah, he's still good, but
it would have been nice.
They need offense. The defense is already complete. Yeah. You know what I mean? They need offensive weapons.
But I'm smelling a Kevin Stefanski firing in the offseason.
Oh yeah,
it has to.
They have to sack him.
And
he did good in the past, but now it's too.
I know. Coach Prime is locked in with the Buffs. He signed a crazy contract, but bro, who knows? Maybe
imagine they signed Coach Prime.
Maybe they fire him, bro. Like after the season they're having now, I highly doubt it because they just paid him. But you never know. And bro, if he goes to the Browns,
imagine Coach Prime. Imagine this would be the best team in the NFL. They're winning like 5 Super Bowls, I think.
But then they would have to get Travis too for the Jags.
They're for sure gonna do that, guaranteed. They're gonna make a trade. They would have to do something. And Wes, what do you think about the final drive of the like Shedeur Sanders' final drive of the game to win the game after that Mark Andrews touchdown?
I think he looked good. Obviously, bro, he had no time in the pocket. That was the main problem. I think if his O-line was able to give him some more time, he would have been able to make those clutch plays and win them the game maybe.
Yeah, 4 and out though at the end. Honestly, he made a crazy play. He destroyed the defensive tackle that was going after him.
Yeah.
But he overthrew the guy in the end zone. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, of course. Under 2 minutes left.
Yeah, under 2 minutes left. He honestly, he probably should have completed that pass. If you want.
Yeah, he broke the defender's ankles. Like he completely scrambled around him.
Yeah.
It's a crazy highlight. Crazy if he would have finished
imagine he would have finished that touchdown. It would have been going bananas.
But that's back to the rhythm we were talking about. You know, he was off on his throw. Maybe he was expecting the receiver to be a bit slower because he's used to training with the
exactly, and he overthrew him or he
that's
it.
He
actually threw it a bit. Yeah, he overthrew
it.
He overthrew it, but he threw it a bit deep, like it was uncatchable. The ball.
Yeah, and he also had pressure.
Yeah,
but he's gonna get better, bro. He had his teammate come see him from the Buffaloes.
Yeah. I forgot his name. I forget his name.
LaJonte Joyner, I think that Joyster or something. LaJonte Joyster, I think he's on the Ravens. But
he went to see him on the sideline. He didn't even look like he wanted to be spoken to. Shadur.
Yeah, he was obviously like disappointed with the loss. He has a winning mentality. Yeah. But it's nice to see like the brotherhood from college sticking around no matter what.
But even after the game, when the reporters were talking to Shadur, they said like they were asking him about the game.
Yeah.
And he wasn't. He's like, oh, I didn't play well. Like he knew already that he didn't have a good game. Yeah. But like I said, like we went to the beginning, like going back to the beginning, like we said, you can't just throw him into the fire like that. You're throwing him to a fire pit.
Yeah.
Versus, if healthy, one of the best defenses in the NFL. So you can't be expecting much. I wasn't expecting much, honestly.
No, me either.
But if he would have won the game on that game-winning drive, I would have punched a hole through the TV. You know what I mean? So
that would have been insane. But he's good, bro. Like we see it, bro. We know he's good, and the whole world knows that he's good. It's just up to the Browns front office to wake up now at this point.
Anyways, we'll wrap this up. So, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos. And if you guys think Shedeur Sanders should be a starter, let us know in the comments. Peace out.